Welcome, and thanks for your interest in this video about mapping the current system of philanthropy in the United States. This video has been created by Partners for Impact. We are a consulting firm partnering with public and private sector agencies to create equitable, sustainable systems change. Find out more about Partners for Impact at partnersforimpact.com. In this video, we have begun mapping the system of philanthropy as we know it now in its current formation, particularly in the human and social services sector. Our purpose is to draw a simple map that can start a conversation about philanthropy. Creating a map helps us identify the leverage points that will shift the system towards more equity. As you watch this video, consider how it reflects your understanding of the system of philanthropy. In what ways, if any, would you change this map? We'll start with two of the major institutions in the system and how they relate to each other. These institutions are foundations and nonprofits. Foundations interact with nonprofits by providing grant funding. Nonprofits interact with foundations through grant seeking or looking for funding from foundations. Many things influence both of these institutions and this process of grant making and grant seeking. In their grant-making process, foundations rely on experts and power holders. By bringing research, best practices, evidence-based practices, and other expertise that is usually academic or professional, these experts influence decisions made by foundations. Foundations use these inputs to define their priorities, to identify which problems need to be solved, and to choose the solutions they want to fund. For nonprofits looking to foundations for funding, they are influenced by the foundation's requirements for grant seekers. Nonprofits may adapt the work they do, how they measure and speak about it, and the solutions they try based on what foundations are willing to fund. We can see that those experts influencing the foundations are also affecting the work of the nonprofits. Now we bring a third institution into the system, the community. The mission of human services nonprofits is to provide services to the community: shelter, food, mental health services, etc. We complete the loop with the community serving the nonprofits. The community serves nonprofits by providing donors, volunteers, and board members, all the ways that communities keep nonprofits running. On the community side of the map, nonprofits are being influenced in how they serve communities by the foundation requirements, how they're adapting what they do so that they continue to get funding. They are also influenced by experts and power holders. That might be researchers in their field or subject experts. Other power holders influence nonprofits, such as their donors and their boards. Now we have another component on this map, but it's not part of either of these loops. As we said earlier, nonprofits provide services in their communities, but recipients of those services are often outside of the circles on this map. The recipients of services are not necessarily considered part of the community that is serving nonprofits by providing boards, donors, and volunteers. Recipients of services are not on the top of the loop either, where they can influence how those services are being delivered. Generally speaking, they are not considered experts or power holders. They are not donors, and they are not in the foundations. So what we have is a system with a couple of loops, but the people most impacted by the system and what nonprofits are providing are not actually part of the power and decision-making structure. Their expertise, their power, their contribution does not have a path to influence the traditional system. At Partners for Impact, we are examining this current system and interrogating the characteristics of white dominant culture that keep recipients of services on the margins of these loops, outside of the power and decision-making structure of traditional philanthropy. We are looking for the leverage points to change this system. How can we work with our partners to be a catalyst for that change? How can we help shift current practices to bring the voices of the people receiving services into the conversations where critical decisions are being made? If you liked this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn for opportunities to learn more and provide feedback. Find more information about Partners for Impact on our website at partnersforimpact.com. Thanks for watching.